Okay. Oh shoot, I just knocked down the Abuelo Funko. Snowbound. I just got a trophy. What trophy did I get? Oh, dang! What the heck is that? What kind of... The Rorsch MK1? What the fudge is that? Yapper. Oh, is that the Corgi? I mean, I haven't, but I know... I mean, I don't. I don't...
Objective Charlie has just been neutralized.
Why can't all games have the same control? Yay, we back. Hi, Snipey. And Pangu's back.
Yeah,
right?
I was gone for a moment, yeah.
Okay. I was like, wow, wait, did she come back or am I just hallucinating?
Oh, I mean, I wasn't here. Wait a minute, Sniper, go to bed. So we get that feeling of deja vu. I feel like we do this every stream.
Enemy sniper, rest of your position. We have neutralized objective Echo.
He's trying to find me. There you are. Ready? Ah! Oh.
You good there, buddy?
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
What the heck? Sniper, what did you do to her? Wait, if Sinky's gone, that means it's time for Pengu's uber duper cool stream interlude of facts and knowledge and jokes. So anyway, Sniper. Today's snack fact of the day was one that Sinky did not need to hear. But I said it anyway. Let's hope she doesn't come back when I reread it for you. Today's snack fact of the day was... Spiders use Earth's electric field to fly and have been observed flying as high as 2.5 miles in the air. The more you know. How do you blame you? I mean, it's your fault somehow, okay? What did you do to Sinky? I know her shoulder is bothering her because she got her booster shot. No, come on, don't you like that fact? Spooters can fly. Your fault, Pig? How's it my fault? How's it my fault, huh? Huh, boy, how's it my fault? This can fly and swim. Okay, well, I feel like they can only fly in spots where, like, the Earth's electric field is kind of present. I've actually seen a spooter fly before. That explains it. Now I know why it was flying. Pingu, it's always your fault. No, it's not my fault. It's Rose's fault. But he's not here. Gosh, I'm just making the joke with him. Is he even on? Does Rose still exist? Spooters can fly, man. The more you know. You didn't need to know that, Pingu. Yeah, well, now you guys know. Knowledge is power. The more you know, Sniper. I love you too. Who would win, a pickle or a seagull? Where did Sinky go? I laid my money on the seagull. Where did Sinky go? Did she, like, die on her way to... Sniper, because you guys love me so much, I think I'm gonna repeat that spider fact every day. Sniper, the chances of me remembering to do that every day are like 0. I think she got murdered? I think she got kidnapped by like, aliens or something. Sinky, are you here and you just forgot to go off mute?
Okay. Okay, I'm back.
She was not murdered and she was not kidnapped by aliens. She's back.
Well, Kellen's watching Encanto, and I told her to tell me when it's
Oh,
what else can I do?
You went away
And so she said
for
it's
Encanto.
time, and so then I watched it, and then of course I had to watch the casita getting demolished, and then I was like, oh crap, we gotta go back. So Kaylin and I are gonna watch that sometime.
Listen
Yeah.
up, I have eyes on an enemy soldier north of your position.
Okay. You missed out, Cynthia. I told Sniper the spider fact for the snack pack.
Oh my gosh,
And-
Snipey, I have facts.
I've determined I need to tell you guys the spider fact every day.
Objective Alpha is now on.
Snipey, how much money do you have?
I have eyes
Let's
on
invest in going into space. No, let's go to Antarctica. There are no mosquitoes nor spiders.
But Cynthia, the spooters can fly.
But they can't go to Antarctica.
It's true, I would hope them.
Okay, let's pool our money together and go to space. Pete Davidson is going to space.
That's nice, good for him.
See, but the thing is, like, they're only in space for like 2 seconds.
neutralized. Objective Charlie.
That's not very epic.
I know! It's like, it's not that epic. Hey, it's super dangerous. I mean, like, it is extremely dangerous to go into space. But, like, I feel like if you want to go into space, you should just, you know, go for not just 2 seconds. I'm down to go to space. Okay.
I'll take me with you because I'm a space nerd.
Yeah, we'll take you with us. But
Can I bring
the
my
only thing we
computer?
can listen to is my Spotify, so you know.
Does your Spotify have Final Fantasy 14 music on it?
It has Shadowbringers. If we have the internet, I'll be able to listen to
Objective Alpha.
oh,
We'll pool your Spotify with my Apple Music because I have Emokro on there.
let's go to Mars. I have approximately a piece of gum and a penny. Okay.
Oh, well, no, I've got like $3. I'll contribute.
No, you want to know some facts that I found? Snipey? None of them are about spiders, I assure you.
Did you just say you wanted to hear my fact again?
Isn't it like they're like you're always like a couple?
You want me to look up spider facts?
No. Really, really need you to cooperate here tomorrow.
Sniper, I can see the Sinky. Let's have a plan that they'll hang you into a separate room. Maybe hear it again anyway.
I can confirm objective Charlie neutralized.
You can't even joke about that, Snipey.
I'll delete your FF14 account.
That's like
I will
even
delete your
worse.
Destiny 2 account and
That's
counter.
oh snap!
I counter with Destiny 2 deletion. I mean, that would just be me losing like a bunch of money over time, so you know, it would be a pretty solid slap to my face. But nothing's to stop me from starting a new account, right? Where I'll dedicate even more hours.
Where's Toes? What's she doing? Oh, she's hiding under there. What are your facts? Alright, let me pull them up.
I've got eyes on an enemy LAV north of your position. Objective Delta has been neutralized.
Because you said you spent a crap ton of money. Fact 1. Harvard University was founded before the foundation of calculus. Isn't that interesting? I need buttons to be the same! You may say, how is that possible? Well, let me tell you. Harvard was founded in 1636. Calculus was founded. It doesn't tell me the date. In the late 17th century, so later than that, obviously. Mankind, Kristen, are you ready? Are you here for this? Thank you.
I'm right here.
Okay. Mankind put a moon. Let's try that again. Mankind put a moon. Oh, gosh darn it! Mankind put a man on the moon before they put wheels on suitcases.
You struggle with that one, but interesting fact.
Yeah. Yo, I love this fact that George Washington died before we found out about dinosaurs. And I'm like, but why are we calling out George like, everyone!
Yeah.
Everyone did! Prior to when we first discovered the bones. It's like, how is that news? Like, yes. So did, I don't know, any of the ancients. Okay. Cleopatra, who I want to meet. Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing than the building of the Great Pyramid of Giza.
It's true.
But why George Washington? I know that's like so bizarre. Maybe because he's like a famous name that Americans know. But I was, yeah. So did Aristotle. And I mean, everyone else in the Revolutionary War. Can you imagine imagine if there was like somebody who'd be like, you know, what if there's like these people that lived millions and millions and millions of years ago? These gigantic... Do you call them animals? Species. Be like, okay, so, we're gonna kill you now. Okay, yeah, so Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing. Okay! Oh my god. Kristen, I am going to explain a conversation with you. Kristen.
Maybe. What?
Do you know where the name Jessica came from?
Where?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Shakespeare created the name Jessica.
Oh, of course.
In The Merchant of Venice. I thought this was a super cool fact. I'm telling Mom these facts. And I'm like, hey, Mom, do you know where Jessica is from? The name Jessica's from? She goes, yeah, Shakespeare.
Did she know us from Shakespeare?
And I was like, Mom, where did...
Act surprised. Wow.
And I was like, oh, she goes, oh, sorry. And I was like, Mom, guess where, do you want to know where Jessica was from? Yeah, Cynthia, where? Shakespeare. Wow, that's so interesting. I had no idea. But yes, Jessica was invented by Shakespeare. Oh my gosh. I hear Caitlin walk. Stop taking a bath! Oh, Kim, stop eating.
In peace.
Oh no, she's eating? Oh, she's eating.
Let the cat live her life.
But yeah, I was like, dang, Shakespeare. I don't know like where he came up with that, but you know. I mean, we have Shakespeare to thank for a lot of things, like the story of Romeo and Juliet, the story of Hamlet. I mean, without those, we wouldn't have Titanic, nor would we have Lion King. But we also wouldn't have had the name Jessica. Which means we wouldn't have had that annoying character in Until Dawn. But not as annoying.
But she would just have a different name.
Well, I know, but like she wouldn't be Jessica. Like I wonder like if she would even be Jessica. Like what kind of role, like what kind of character would she be if her name wasn't Jessica?
She would probably be the same character because someone has to be the how would you describe Jess?
They were like, wow, okay, maybe we should have this character be like super, but like, she's kind of smart, and sympathetic at the end, mostly because she was tormented. But we need somebody who's like superficial. Man, I wish there was a name we could use for that. I guess there's nothing that exists. We can't have a superficial character.
No, they would need more.
I feel like we're missing out on something. No, I love that fact because, like, Shakespeare was known for creating words. And he created Jessica. Yeah. It's just funny because I wouldn't assume that name with the Renaissance. Well, the English Renaissance. Like, that was the 1500s, whenever Elizabeth was... No, 1600s? No, 15. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so Jessica was created by Shakespeare. Okay, another fact. Australia is wider than the moon. In other words, Australia is fat. Oh yes, my. I just fat shamed a continent / country.
I am putting that in quotes right now.
Oh yes, I have a quote to add from our Witcher stream.
In other words, Australia is fat. That's right. I just fat
junkier than the moon.
The continent. Sinking.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the moon's diameter. Oh boy, is 3,600 kilometers. Now you might be like, what does that mean in American terms?
What's that in American numbers?
2,237 miles. Okay, can we get that in American terms? Okay, like how long, like how many US's is
Football fields.
how many football fields? Oh, that's funny. The moon is
Sorry, I only speak how many American flags? I only speak American.
Okay, so the diameter is much bigger. Okay, so the diameter, okay, that was the moon's diameter, and then the Australia's
diameter.
Australia's diameter is 4,000 kilometers, or in American terms, 2,486 miles. But it is, the moon has more surface area by like a lot. I don't really know what that means, but you know.
It means
I only speak in French fries. Okay, so it is about
Thinking there is in fact more space on the moon.
yes, there's more space on the moon. Which
Get it?
of
Space.
oh yeah. That took me a little bit. That took me a little
There's
bit.
more space on the moon. There's more room. Hey, you want to know a moon fact? We've mapped out the moon, and every single location is in Latin. It's all mare, and then whatever the region is. You
Is
know why?
the moon's booty more round? Yeah. Well, there's more space. All right. Next fact. Sharks
I
existed
wasn't
before
done with
Saturn.
my moon fact.
Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
No, but go ahead, carry on with your facts.
Sharks existed before Saturn got its rings. Saturn is about 4.5 billion years old. Don't really know how we know that. But its rings are much
Science.
younger.
It's very complicated.
Okay, so scientists estimate the rings formed from 10 million to 100 million years ago. Wow, that is a very, very, very big cat. We can pick it, narrow it down to 10 to 100 million years old. The evolution of sharks started more than 400 million years ago. Yeah, so sharks are old.
Interesting.
Okay, ready? Are you prepared for this one? It's another shark fact. Sort of. Humans can smell fresh rainfall better than sharks can smell blood in the water.
Interesting.
Spot an enemy vehicle to the west of your current position.
There's some science behind that, but you know, science schmience. They have a time machine. Yes, no, I'm kidding. I love science. I don't understand it, but I love it. Like, we're talking like genes and that, and I'm like, I don't understand it, but you know.
It's very science.
Maybe sharks came from Saturn, maybe.
I have eyes on a hostile.
No, there's like evolution tracks, snipey. Like, there's a way we can, not obviously pinpoint it, but
we can
narrow it down.
Where we're gonna get.
Another fact is the Stegosaurus never was in the same, or the Stegosaurus and T-Rex never interacted with each other because they were in different periods. So apparently, Land Before Time is wrong.
That's a shame.
Maybe sharks left Saturn because they know about that Saturn will get rings. There's another couple famous dinosaurs that would actually never existed together because they were separated by millions of years. I want to ride a T-Rex. I do want to ride a T-Rex. You want to know my favorite fact about dinosaurs? Is that we don't know what sound they made, so they can say moo.
They could have.
Yeah, I'm never gonna let that go. Oh, she's finished the movie. You're gonna be in the belly of a T-Rex. Again, though, like, I probably wouldn't even interest the T-Rex, because he'd be like, I want some food, and this girl got nothing. It's kind of like if you...
Probably not.
My phone just lost internet again. Why? Imagine the dinosaurs were able to talk. See, we can probably assume that they wouldn't be able to talk because of, like, and that means there was, like, reverse development in the brain. Because then if dinosaurs could talk, then we would assume that birds,
Everything
who
else
are
could have
direct
talked, but
descendants of dinosaurs, would be able to talk.
they
but
don't.
they
So
won't.
we know they did not talk. We see the thing.
We can
is with
obviously
dinos,
assume that they
we
made
don't even-
noise.
Sinky,
Yeah?
the fun thing with dinos is that we're never going to think about them. So yeah, we don't know what they.
Excuse me,
sounded
Kristen,
like,
never
if
say
they made
never,
noise.
okay? You don't know about me and my time machine.
And
Cause you
we
bet your
also
booty I am
don't
time traveling
know-
back to dinosaurs.
We also don't know what they look like. We really don't.
And then I'm
We
taking
can-
Catherine to Leonardo da Vinci.
We can certainly guess what the dinosaurs
Catherine, I
look
don't
like,
think
but we
he's
really
that
don't know.
as handsome as he is in 2 or Brotherhood. You want a painting by Leonardo. Okay. You want to know something, Kristen?
What?
We don't actually know what Anne Boleyn actually looked like.
That's interesting.
Because after she was beheaded, they were like, we must erase her from the narrative. And so
we'll
we can
never
make
know.
assumptions. I mean, A, we have portraits,
Yeah, we can always
obviously.
assume.
And Henry apparently had a type, but we honestly don't really know what she looked like. No, I was looking at, like, biggest mysteries. No, was it human identities we will never know about? Because I don't necessarily think that's... We don't know what Anne Boleyn looked like. Oh my god, the biggest mystery in the world. Anne Boleyn. Henry VIII's second wife. No! Oh, that's the verses I was going to watch. There's a because they did a recent, well, I don't know how recent it was. It was the versus channel. It was the Black Death versus COVID-19. Catherine's like, Black Death. Okay. No, but one of their recent ones is Jack the Ripper versus the Zodiac Killer.
Ooh.
Well, and the thing is, like, if we're gonna be honest, Jack the Ripper only killed one type of person, and that was
Yeah,
if you were a
you
female
were the-
prostitute.
You are the prostitutes.
So if you
are
were
for the prostitutes.
if you were a fancy lady, you were safe. But we know who Jack the Ripper was. He was a member of the Assassin's Creed. He was a member of the Brotherhood, and then he it's been so long since I played. He became corrupted because absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Thinky Syndicate is not historical fiction. I'm sorry to say that it's not a source
Okay.
you can rely on for facts.
Actually, it is pretty historically
Yeah,
accurate,
but Jack the Ripper wasn't
yes.
really a part of the Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
What do you
because-
mean, Kristen?
I'm sorry to break the news to you this way.
The assassins aren't real. Shut up. Yes, they are.
They're not real. I hate to break it to you.
I mean, Ezio's not real.
No, he's not.
Oh my goodness, Kristen, do you want to know a shady fact about the White Star Line White Star Line company?
Hit me!
So, obviously, okay, for those of you who don't know, the White Star Line was Titanic. So, not only did they make a crappy boat, well, it was a very majestic but crappy boat. Well, it wasn't like crappy. It was like a marvel at its time, but like the way they did the way they went about their maiden voyage was crappy. Anywho.
True.
So you know there were tons of bodies in the ocean, obviously.
Yep.
The White Star Line like White Star Line, because I want to say the line, Kristen. That's White Star Line property.
Shut
no.
up.
They were like, okay, yeah, we'll give you the bodies back to the families. They were like, yeah, we'll give you your bodies back, but first you have to pay us.
Oh my goodness.
Let's just say that did not go over well. I never heard that name, the White Star Line. I mean, obviously, if you haven't, did I tell you about the time I almost fought somebody in screenwriting? It's a good thing he wasn't. Did I tell you about this?
Don't hit me.
Okay, so we were in screenwriting. Okay, some dude was absent, so instead of doing Zoom, they did it by phone call. I'm like, I'm not doing that, girl. I don't got minutes to waste. I don't got time to waste 70 plus minutes anyway. So we were talking about this movie. What were we watching? Thelma and Louise, I think. And then we were talking about another one, LA Confidential. And then the guy on the phone was like, yeah, that's my favorite movie. I'm like, okay, shut up. No one cares. Came out in 97. You sure we didn't have this conversation? It came out in 97. And he was like, yeah, it should have won the Best Picture. And I was like, no, it shouldn't have.
Yeah, we did have this conversation. I remember now.
And then he was like, Titanic's overrated or whatever.
Titanic is overrated.
Okay, yeah. No, Snipey. No, see, Snipey, this is why Titanic must be viewed by everyone. No. In Titanic, the movie, the characters, Rose Stewart Decatur, played by Kate Winslet, and Jack Dawson, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. They destroy a door while the ship is sinking, and so then somebody, a member, like an employee, was like, hey, that's White Star Line property! And so then they turn back and say, shut up.
Shut up.
Like, dude, we have bigger problems right now.
Property. Shut up!
Anyway, no, Kristen, did I show you, SNL, oh shoot, what's his name? They did an interview with the Iceberg. Did I show you that?
Yeah, I watched that.
Okay. Dude said the iceberg did? No, they drowned, bitch. The water! Yeah, okay, there is no, there are no bad-mouthing Titanic in this room.
No.
Yes, they both could have fit on this stupid thing. Yeah, they both could have, but guess what?
Probably.
That wouldn't have made for a very good story, now would it? No.
No.
But that's just me. We're not going on a rant, Cynthia. Today is not the day. Titanic is an awesome movie. It is an awesome movie. It is one of my favorite films. Mostly because it's a film that I have seen, and I kid you not, well over 100 times. I watched it every day during the summer, sometimes twice, even sometimes 3 times the summer before my freshman year. Anyway. So, then I was also looking, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. No, that's fine. No, I mean, I wouldn't say Titanic is my favorite film, no. I freaking love DiCaprio. And Kate Winslet.
They're pretty neat.
They are pretty neat, that is correct. I don't actually even know what my favorite movie is. I probably, if I have to say, it's probably Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. But I really gotta watch Monster Hunt again.
We are not.
Catherine, it is not stupid! That movie made me feel almost every single emotion. Okay, all the basic emotions. Plus, it has the frickin' wobble. Oh, wobble.
We are not discussing Wubba.
I know, I'm just, that's all I'm saying, okay.
Hostile AT soldier west of your location. Objective Charlie.
Now, like, I would have said, Fast and the Furious is one of my favorite movies. That was, prior to, Paul Walker dying. Because I don't think I've seen it since. Actually, I might have seen it. I haven't seen the newest ones. What are you talking about? Okay, it's a Chinese movie because I'm cultured like that. I have seen a lot of Asian films.
There appears to be an enemy tank located south of your pause.
Yeah, I'm kind of, saying I'm better than all of y'all. No, anyway, there's this movie called Monster Hunt, and it features this cute, adorable monster, if you can call him that, named Wubba.
He's ugly.
He is not ugly.
He's stupid.
Okay, will I be able to post a one single GIF of the Wubba in general, so Snipey can see what the Wubba is?
I will allow you the one Wubba pass.
Snipey, go to Discord, go to general. I will show you one meme of the Wubba. Okay, we got it. Or GIF, that's what it is. The Wubba. I just gotta find the best one. Oh, do we have him dancing? Oh, that one's a good one. No, we'll have him be scared. Monster Hunt do horrible? I don't know. All I know is I freaking love it! Because one of my favorite actors plays the villain.
Are you confusing this Monster Hunt with Monster Hunt the like...
Yeah, because there's like a sequel and everything, but I haven't seen... Oh my god, Sniper, I'm gonna share with you the sequel, the Wubba trailer.
Yeah, we did talk about Wubba before, and I know we did because it's the same stupid GIF.
And I think I sent you the trailer. Anyway, that's probably my favorite movie, but I've only seen it once. I have to rewatch it.
Stinky, please check general chat for my emote response.
Oh my god! That is so vicious! Well, see, the Kristen thing is, like, people want to kill him, so, like, honestly...
Cato got a gun!
No, see, the thing is, Kristen, that actually really works with the
Cato got the gun.
I don't know about that. I mean, it might have, but I don't think they were... I don't think they were ever shown here. Anyway, so that or Monster Hunt or Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Except I hate the ending. There are no happy endings in Chinese films. Okay? Honestly, none.
Objective Bravo is neutralized.
Sniper, are you being confused with the live-action movie Monster Hunter that came out in 2020?
Oh, see, that's what you might be confusing. Yeah, I think that's what you're confusing it with.
Are you confusing Monster Hunt with Monster Hunter?
Because Monster Hunt,
not so
I don't
great
think had any.
Movie in 2020.
Like a while, like when we last talked about the Wubba.
last Wubbo talking was like a few months ago.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Before the Wubbo?
We were talking about your facts. So how we got to your favorite movie, Titanic? We were talking about facts. How we got here is...
White Star Line property? Oh, it's because of a fact about the White Star Line property. Okay, I'm sorry, but oh my god, I am so sore. Body, I really need to work tomorrow, okay?
Listen up. I've spotted an enemy vehicle north of your location.
Where'd you post them? I'll post it again. How was it, Caitlin? How was Encanto? Did you cry at the last song? I almost always tear up. English version? No! No! No, you cannot. Oh my god, no, you can't. Is this what I want? No, I don't want the Kenobi. Oh no, that's Boba. Is this what I want? Yes, this is what I want. Here, you have to watch like the first. Isn't it like the first like several minutes? Yeah, just watch like the first first like 30 seconds. I'll message it to you. Cause the other one, like, you more into it doesn't really make a sense. I want one. I know, isn't it adorable? But Snipey, we are not in the majority here. We are not in the majority. Even my mother doesn't like it.
We have objective Bravo now.
And I think Caitlin has called it cute ugly, but more ugly than cute.
Enemy tank east of your current position. Aye, aye. Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
Keep hitting the wrong button.
I've spotted an enemy machine gunner east of your current position.
Nathan just said kill it with fire, so yeah.
Yeah, Nathan's also
This
not a
is
fan
an
of it.
anti-Wubba household.
This is an anti.
I've spotted an enemy AT soldier north of your current location.
And guess what? We are, in fact, the majority, we Wubba haters.
Objective Bravo has been neutralized. Listen up. Enemy tank due north of your position.
Okay, seriously, body, you gotta snap out of this, alright? This is not a disease, body, okay? It is not a disease. It is trying to help us, body.
Hey, guess what? I have ice cream.
I don't.
I know you don't.
Alright, ready? Are you ready for another fact?
Are you ready to give it?
I'm sorry if this is like super annoying. You might be like, oh my god, you're really exaggerating. Actually, I'm not.
She's really impaired.
My body is so... I love my body, don't get me wrong. But man, oh man, sometimes. Man, oh man, sometimes. Okay, ready?
Hit me.
The act of touching glasses to cheers comes from medieval suspicions of poisoning each other. So you'd slam mugs together to spill each other's drinks into your own to show trust. This is horribly worded. To show trust, you aren't trying to kill each other. I mean, that's sort of where handshakes come from.
So, like, if they didn't want to share do their cheers with you, then that meant they were probably trying to kill you.
Yeah. But what if they were, like, trying to kill themselves and kill you at the same time?
Ooh.
It's a natural response to do that. No, see, it doesn't have to be. My body is like, oh my god, there's something foreign! We must kill it!
On a scale of 1 to 10, okay? I'll explain what Cynthia's feeling right now. Whenever we get vaccines, most of us, I mean, you either feel something or you don't. Your body's like, whatever. Maybe you get like a mild reaction, so you'll go like, well, maybe like a 4 on the pain scale. Cinky's sitting at like a 20 because her body's overreacting.
Alright, ready?
Hit me.
Snails can sleep for up to 3 years when the weather doesn't suit them.
Oh my.
But you're in pain, but this isn't the worst pain I felt. I mean, that goes to show you what kind of pain I felt.
Did it hurt more when you...
Oh no, it was after my surgery.
I was just saying.
It was like that summer with my foot. Oh my god, no. Like I kid, like, oh, I want to chop it off. Oh my god, period. There were points during that summer where I was like, give me the knife. I'm chopping off my foot.
No sense.
What the heck? Are you prepared for this fact?
Hit me.
Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Miss Coretta Scott King, I would assume his wife, paid the hospital bill for the birth of Julia Roberts, whose parents were family friends who ran a small acting school the King children attended.
Oh.
The heck? Oh my goodness. This is because our human brains sometimes can't process the difference between a million and a billion. Would you like to know that difference?
Hit me.
A million seconds is 12 days. A billion seconds is 31 years.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. That's a huge difference. True.
All right, ready? Here we go. This is a pro women. Men are not stronger than women. Men are bigger than women. The woman's raw powerlifting all-time world record in the 100 and 200. Oh, okay, 100. Oh my God, I can't. 123-pound category is higher than the men's world record in the same category.
Ooh. Ooh. You heard it here, folks.
Ready? There are more dogs in Denver than children.
Imagine. There's your musings. Pretty big explainer.
What if I'm pro pickle? So oh yes, the who would win, pickle or Ray. I don't know where that comes from, but
My stream. It came from my stream. He was asking me questions there.
Are you ready for another random fact? There are only 2 escalators in the whole state of Wyoming. They're either at a capital or an airport. I can't remember which one.
Objective Echo is neutralized. Thanks!
Okay, see? Snipey. I'm gonna stop you there.
Hey, boy. I got it.
I was trying to keep this in like a PG sort of rating. We have nerves down there too.
Thank you.
Also, what Thinky said, we also have nerves down there.
Oh, should I tell you, Snipey? Should I tell you about the pain meter? There is actually.
No, we've had this conversation before.
Oh, okay
no,
then.
this is deja vu.
Never mind.
Anyway, continue with your facts. Carry on, Sinky.
Then. Hold on. Okay, here, ready, go? Ready, go? The correct phrase is you can't eat your cake and have it too, not the other way around. Because you can, in fact, have your cake, then proceed to eat it, whereas you cannot possess some cake after already having devoured it.
Have eyes on hostile fleeing just east of your location.
Ready, Kristen?
Hit me.
There are more children in California than people in Iowa.
Yeah, that's not surprising in the slightest.
No, see, my favorite fact, you know there's not a lot in Iowa when the University of Iowa is like, hey, we're only several hours away from Minneapolis and Chicago.
So you're promoting cities that aren't even in your state.
I spotted enemy heavy armor just north of your location.
When you snap, the sound comes from your finger hitting your palm.
I can't snap. Fun fact.
Well, sucks for you.
I can't snap. How do you snap?
Ready, Kristen? Antarctica fact.
Yeah.
Less than 750K, so 750,000 humans have ever been to Antarctica.
Yeah.
500,000 of those have been in the last 15 years. That was in 2020, so.
I'm not sure if anyone's really gone down to the...
Well, yeah, because there are people who live in Antarctica. There are researchers who live there.
So the science people, and you don't get to go down there unless you're for science, just because.
Well, and
goes down
did you know you can't go there unless you've had your appendix removed and your tonsils removed?
Yeah, because what if you have a medical emergency?
Well,
You're
I'm sure it's because somebody who wasn't into Antarctica, thank goodness he was a doctor, his appendix burst, and so he had to do an appendectomy by himself. Himself.
As you do.
How he didn't pass out? Not necessarily. I mean, you could just knock yourself. You could numb yourself as much as you. But like, just the I couldn't. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm cutting into myself. And I also want to say you have to have your wisdom teeth removed too. You might not. Oh, you know what? Okay, actually, it might have been wisdom teeth. It might not have been tonsils. It might have been wisdom teeth.
Enemy heavy armor spotted south of your location.
Oh, here we go. Ready? Russia and Pluto are the same size. Oh my goodness!
Oh my.
Who used the first OMG? As in, oh my gosh, or God. Do you know who used the first OMG?
I don't.
It was
Who?
not Shakespeare, but
That's
it
how
was
it is.
in a letter, in a 1917 letter to Winston Churchill. It was between some dude who said OMG and then said what the acronym stood for.
Okay, I'm for the Antarctica thing. I looked it up. I asked, what do you need to have removed to go to Antarctica? And Google knew exactly. Now, we should emphasize, you only need to have your appendix and wisdom teeth removed.
Okay,
if you are
appendix
going
and
to
wisdom.
work down there.
Okay.
If you're just visiting for like 2 weeks, they don't really care. But if you are a scientist or doctor who's going to spend the winter down there, you do need to have your appendix and wisdom teeth removed because you can't perform surgery at any of the research stations.
Like, one guy did it and that's enough. We don't want to be held liable. That is too much liability.
Even if you're like, but there's nothing wrong with my appendix or my wisdom teeth. They don't care. They're not taking any chances. Sorry, thinking I got this from a list of 20 super cool facts about Antarctica.
Okay, hit me.
And I need to share this one. There is only one ATM in all of Antarctica. But there are at least 7 Christian churches. It's all about priorities, apparently.
The ATM.
You're going to ask, where's the ATM?
Yeah, no, like what would
What's
be
in-
in the ATM?
Thing. So it's located in McMurdo Station. That's American. It's from Wells Fargo, and it's down there so they could say they have the southern.
Why is there
ATM
7
in the
Christian
world.
churches? Well,
Because
Christianity is one of the, if not the most popular
Daggy, did you get that?
religion.
Did you get my ATM back?
Yeah, I did.
It's located at McMurdo Station, and it's from Wells Fargo. It's down there so they can say they have the southernmost
actually don't know
ATM
Christianity.
in the world.
Because the big 3 were Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, and I know Judaism is becoming less and less popular. So is Christianity. No, it would be interesting to learn when the churches were built. I mean, but obviously, if like 500,000 of them have come from the last 15 years.
Sorry, I'm going to tell you about this epic ATM. Wells Fargo put it back there in 1998 at McMurdo Station. It's the largest science hub for the continent. And by largest, it honestly depends on when you go, but the population in McMurdo ranges from 250 people to sometimes 1,000. So,
see, and the thing
a lot of
is,
people.
You are probably almost always near death.
Why is there a ATM, and what would be in it? Because even though you're vibing in Antarctica, money is still important. And so it's down there so they can vibe with things that, you might need cash for.
It's bought by premium. No, I mean, and you're close to death in Antarctica. I mean, I would assume almost every day. And so a lot of people turn to faith when they are, have the potential of dying. So, like, that's not so surprising.
These ATM facts. they update it every 2 years to ensure the one at McMurdo is always caught up to speed. And people who go to McMurdo all know how to fix it in case it, like, freezes.
They should have a quick trip.
I've spotted hostile sharpshooter.
Except, like, we get trucks every day with stuff because some of our food most of our food is fresh. And so, like, there would have to be somebody who would be making trips to Antarctica every day. Alright, ready? Another fact.
Wait, no, I'm not done with the same fact. I'm sorry. This is just very interesting. Did you know they actually use their own currency in Antarctica?
Well, that's not surprising because
there's no such thing as the Antarctic dollar.
Because there's no country. Like
the overseas exchange office does produce collectible bills, which they buy or sell their face-on value until the fact money expires. In which case, they just make another dollar bill. How much money is in the ATM? No one knows because Wells Fargo won't say because that would encourage someone to go steal the money. And but it's down there just so they can have a sense of. Also, they get bragging rights for having the loneliest ATM in the world on the southernmost market. There you go. The more you know.
Alright, ready? Oxford University was founded before the Aztec civilization began.
See, that's what we call putting history into perspective.
Oh, I know. Mammoths, another one is mammoths were walking when the Great Pyramids were built.
Yeah, like that's
obviously not in the same time, like obviously not in the same place, because like mammoths would not
these
survive.
Things are so far apart, and then history goes, no, they were.
No, see, you know what my favorite fact is about like time-wise? Ready? What? Are you prepared for this? You might have. Kevin, are you okay? You're eating. Okay. No, my favorite fact is Martin Luther King Jr., Anne Frank, and Barbara Walters were all born in the same year.
Same year, yeah. See, it's like we go, oh wow.
And yet we assume, think different time periods. Yeah, okay, so this was the T-Rex lived closer in time to us than to the Stegosaurus. Anyway, yes, well, technically I'm on the PS5, but you know. Yeah, they were born in the same year, and yet we think of different time periods.
Do you know why there are 7 churches in
Why?
Antarctica? I just
7 different. I mean, there are different.
How many nations are down there?
7.
There are a lot.
There are a lot.
Most of them are American, but a couple of them are
Can we
Russian.
like ignore that I said 7 nations?
Yeah.
Well, and I would assume
Russia
because
built one.
Well, yeah, because those are different. Those are different Christianities. Like there's Orthodox,
Argentinian. Argentinian
Sorry,
has 2.
Really? Wow.
Russia has 2. No, that's Bulgarian. Russia or Bulgaria has a bit. They all have churches down there because it's for their people. Except the one in. I'm sorry.
Plus, they probably don't speak the same language.
I'm not gonna bother pronouncing this one, but this one is clearly from.
I find that really cool. I know, Snipe. Isn't that like if anyone was like, "Hey, Cindy, give me a random fact," that's my go-to fact. Because that is so interesting. Because we don't
on Ross Island, which is American. The dude who runs it, his name is. I think you're never gonna guess that most of these are Catholic.
Oh, are they like John, Luke?
His name is, let's see, Father Michael Smith.
Oh, wow.
He actually made it his mission to not just cater to like Catholic Christians.
Actually, that's super awesome.
That's super awesome. He's known to do Buddhist and Baha'i
Oh, Buddhism is so
ceremonies
interesting.
as well.
I love learning about different religions.
Because
Buddhism is
if you're
so
down there,
interesting.
there's a chance that you do need a reassurance of
Yeah,
your
no, that's
faith,
what I was saying.
and
Like,
you
you
might
are-
not run
you
into
are-
someone of your faith. So he made it his mission to cater to as many people as he could. So he will do multiple ceremonies in multiple religions. Fun fact about the church on our space, it's called the Chapel of the Snows. It's actually, ironically, despite the fact it's built in Antarctica, been burned down twice. The first time was when it was built.
Oh my goodness.
The heater room caught on fire. Same with the second time. They eventually rebuilt it though. The
Ready?
more you know. That's why there are 7. Hit me with your next fact, Sinky.
Kristen, guess what happened to the patent of the fire hydrant? It burned up in a building.
Ironic.
Irony at its finest.
This is the patent for my fire extinguisher, which helps to put fires, isn't it? Is your fire extinguisher patent on fire right now? Oh my god, it is!
Let's kidnap people and do blood rituals. Mom. I'm really feeling it, Mom. Oh, Mom, I got like a 60-cent raise. What do you mean, what? What do you make now? $15.94? There are whales alive who are older than the book Moby Dick. Mom, I'm really feeling it, Mom. Mom, this does not make me hopeful.
There's an enemy AT soldier.
Oh, Mom, it's my body, Mom, my body. I think my body's like, oh my god, there's a virus. We must defeat it. Mom says hi.
It's kind of the point.
I need repairs for my vehicle.
Hi.
Oh, that's good.
LAV west of your current position.
See, then this one says Betty White is literally older than sliced bread.
She was.
Sad.
Older than sliced bread. She was.
Sad.
She sure was.
Ready? Nintendo was founded in 1889 as a trading card company.
Yeah, the good old days.
No, they created the Wii. It surprisingly didn't really catch on because not a lot of people have electricity. Maybe French fries will make you. Oh, and you're twice as likely to be killed by a vending machine than by a shark. I don't know where that person went. Did he die?
This is actual.
I missed the Playz stand.
Strike inbound. Stand by.
I would be missing out on these facts. I probably wouldn't be telling these facts. The nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty, never said Humpty Dumpty was an egg. That's like really dark.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a good fall.
They couldn't put that together again.
Yeah, it never does say he's an egg.
Resupply just
Oh
got
my god, there's not a person on there.
I mean, but there's a lot of things like that, you know, where
I mean,
like
ring
Frankenstein,
around the rosy,
Cleopatra.
pockets full of posies,
What's about the Black
ashes,
Death?
Ashes, we all fall down. Was literally about our London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. literally about.
Ready?
Children's rhymes are dark.
Well, I mean, most of the fables are dark too. Thanks! 1 second. Thanks, Grimm Brothers. Brothers Grimm. There we go. Alright, ready? More photos were taken in the last 2 minutes than in the entire 19th century. Which is the 1800s.
True that.
Like, there's a reason why Disney-fies almost all of their movies.
It's true. Because it would be a lot harder to sell a movie if you had the depressing endings that half of them had.
Oh
This is
no,
for children.
not half, all. I think all of the fairy tales have a terrible
I was trying
ending.
to be nice.
Half the water on Earth is older than the sun.
True.
Bro, take me to the roof, over by the sea.
And then we have Hunchback of Notre Dame, which has a terrible, terrible ending.
Yeah, which is why we need the Disney version.
And the musical, the live-action musical, has the same ending as the book. And I was like, nope, no thank you. I like my happy endings.
Objective Echo has now been neutralized.
Wait, what? Really? How? What? What was I saying? What was your response? What was the question or statement I said about that, Snipey?
Eyes on a hostile shooter east of your location. They marked one of our people as an HVT.
A tragic ending? Well, I'm sorry, you said you want to know the tragic ending? So we know how the Disney version of Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is one of Disney's most underrated movies, Judge Claude Frollo dies, in like a gruesome way.
There appears to be a hostile helicopter east of you.
Quasimodo is accepted by society because, like, Judge Claude Frollo would have been awful. And Esmeralda and Phoebus live happily ever after. With a we don't talk about the sequel, Catherine. We don't talk about the sequel. I watched 2 minutes of the sequel and I was like, nope, never mind, this is awful. No, I feel like if you know, okay, A, the book is nothing like the movie. But Phoebus, well, Esmeralda dies. Quasi couldn't save her. Frollo wasn't nearly as bad.
It's true.
And Phoebus and Esmeralda, although they had something, Phoebus goes off when Esmeralda dies, and he lives a miserable life and doesn't live for long, is what it's implied. Yeah, so I much prefer the Disney version. I don't know why I still don't have a scope on this gun. But I don't. Do you think we can make it? Where does this go? Oh my god, we almost... Is he down? Is he dead? How is... I will...
We now control objective Alpha.
Alright. Let me find it again.
We've lost objective Delta.
Okay. Oh boy.
Reference your map for high-value target.
Okay, so the sun's life first began 4.6 billion years ago, about... according to research carried out by astrophysicists, much of the water on Earth could have come from interstellar gas that froze when the solar system was first formed. It was then able to travel through space before crashing into the rocky planet humans call home.
Objective Charlie now neutralized.
It's true.
Hostile missile inbound. Help, I've been down.
Somebody up here. There's a plane. I'm gonna die. Komodo dragons, I freaking love them, are the largest vertebrate animals that can reproduce asexually. Okay, this is really cool, Kristen. Are you prepared for a cool fact?
Hit me.
Parts of the Wright brothers flyer went to the moon. They had personal kits, and in Armstrong's kit, there were souvenirs of other important aircraft, parts of the fabric and propeller from the Wright Flyer,
Just lost objective Charlie.
and then it.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, Kristen, you want to know an interesting fact about Twister, the movie?
Hit me.
It was the first movie released on DVD in the U.S.
Oh, that's interesting.
That any type of frog can literally change their sexuality. I did not, Snipey.
The more you know.
Pablo Picasso was alive when Snoop Dogg was born. No, there was somebody in my creative writing who called Picasso overrated. And I was like... those are fighting words. See, the thing is, like...
say overrated.
The thing is, like, okay, like, you may not like his stuff, but he was incredibly important in... I mean, Krista, do you remember the painting Guernica? That depicted the horrors that were done on innocent civilians?
I would.
In Spain? In Guernica?
Yeah.
I was like, Pasha!
Objective Charlie now lost.
Like, just because you may not like it doesn't mean it's... Because, like... What? I was like, but if you call him overrated, like... You are delegitimizing, like, what he worked for. If you're gonna call anything overrated, the Mona Lisa is entirely... See, no, the thing is, because this was a... Kristen, remember I've told you about, like, there's this radio, BBC radio, and they do, unpopular opinions.
Yeah.
And one of them was that the Mona Lisa is super overrated. Like, because the person was like, it's a beautiful painting, but you can't actually see it. Because, A, it's super popular, plus, you can't stand close to it. A, there's like several feet of, you know, barrier or whatever, because it's been stolen so many times. But I was like, Pablo Picasso overrated? Are you kidding me? What?
I wouldn't call him overrated.
What? You are stupid. There's a Polish artist who makes the most disturbing paintings ever, and you're moved down. Yeah, I was like, wow, I kind of liked you, but now that you think Picasso's overrated... Like,
You've gone too far.
Bye-bye. My grenade took too long. This will be my last game. A, because it's almost 11. B,
Objective Bravo is neutralized.
is not liking me.
Be advised, enemy missile inbound.
Oh my goodness, you want to know an interesting fact? Another interesting fact? We don't know where Cleopatra nor Genghis Khan are buried.
Dun, dun, dun.
Meaning, we have not seen their body. Therefore, they could still be alive. Yeah, I think we have, like, ideas of where Genghis Khan is buried. And we don't actually know how Cleopatra actually died either. But we know how Julius Caesar died!
Stab, stab, stab,
It,
stab, stab.
Bruno? Stab, stab, stab. by assassins, yes. God, I hate that. That was so stupid. Okay, Catherine, do you like it? The stabbing of Julius. Do you like that? Okay. The worst part about that Assassin's Creed scene is that they take out... Yeah? One second. Here. Yes. Caesar got stabbed 23 times.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Alright. Last list. Now I'm looking up a list. Alright.
No, not the list.
12 historical figures whose identity are still a mystery.
Me.
Oh, I don't know that one. B.D. Cooper. We never know who B.D. Cooper is. What'd I say? B.D. D.B. It's a hijacker.
What about Singy? The lists are
Yeah.
not important. Is
Let's
sweet.
see. Anything. The man in the mask. We don't know. Oh, and did you know the Tiananmen Square tank dude?
Where are you going with this?
We don't know who he was or
No.
what happened to him after.
We assume he was axed off.
Woo!
We can all assume he was axed off, but
Okay. Alright. Bye-bye, Snipey. Go to bed. My mom says, "What the hell are you doing up?" Verbatim. Let me check, Mom. Let me check what time it is. 4:44 a.m. So, yes, my mother even says, "Go to bed." Snipey. 1 second. Alright, bye, Christine.
bye.